Hey everyone, so I've been meaning to do this video for a while. It's just a really nice spring foundation and face routine. It's kind of like a tutorial, but more focused on the face. I do show you what I do to finish off the look with my eyes, but it's just a nice foundation routine. It's really light and pretty, and then I show you a nice blush trick I've been using and how to get this glowy kind of cheekbone defined face look. So you look really glowy and fresh for spring. So I hope you guys enjoy this fresh face tutorial. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it yet. And stay tuned if you want to know how to achieve this perky, bright, youthful look. So I have my hair pulled back, obviously, to do my foundation. And the first thing that you should do, especially this time of year when we're just coming off winter and you have a lot of dry skin, before you apply your foundation is moisturize. So this is the moisturizer I've been using lately. It's actually not mine, it's my mom's, but I gave her my Clinique lotion, and this is the gel, so she kind of lets me use it. So this is the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and she bought the wrong one because she has dry skin and I have oily skin. Well, I have like a combination, so I don't know, like I don't have any face makeup on right now, so I'm really like oily around here, but you can't really tell because natural lighting just makes you look flawless. So this is for oily skin, and I really like it because I do have some dry spots, but this really doesn't make your face greasy. It absorbs really fast. So, and you don't need much either. That's how much I use for my entire face. So I just take that on my palm, rub them together, and then just apply this everywhere, especially around my nose, and like right here in the middle of my forehead, because that's where I get the most dry spots, even though that's where I get the most oily too. My skin makes no sense. And then I carry it down my neck and back to my ears a little bit because I put foundation there too. So just rub that in and put a little extra if you have any problem areas. The next thing you should do if you want your foundation to last all day is use a face primer, and these are two really good drugstore brands that I have that never get talked about on YouTube, and I feel like not enough people know about them. So this is a Sally Hansen Natural Beauty inspired by Carmen D. She does the makeup on What Not to Wear. Luminizing Face Primer. So this I got at CVS. I really don't think I've used as much as it looks like I've used because it's like down to here. So this is a really nice one. It's really shimmery. I feel like Edward Cullen when I put this on, but it's not a bad thing. So when you put on foundation, it goes away. So if you want luminous, dewy spring skin in one step, you could do this. But what I'm going to do is use this other one, which is CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless Serum Primer. So yeah, it goes with like their age-defying foundation that both my mom and I have, and she got this primer to go with it, and I just love this stuff. So I'm going to use this and a liquid highlighter instead of the other primer, so just so you can see what that looks like, because this is easier to figure out by yourself. So this one just has a nice pump, and I use about the same amount of moisturizer that I used, maybe a little less. I just put that on the middle of the palm of my hand too. I'm not really exact with where I place it, so I just rub my hands together. And this is kind of moisturizing too, I feel like, because it's kind of like, has a little oil in it, but it's not bad. It's like what you need for the foundation to stick to your face. So I really like this stuff. It makes your skin feel nice and smooth, and it kind of fills in lines and stuff so your face looks flawless before you even put face makeup on. So I just kind of put this everywhere and a little down my neck. So this is the brush that I'll be using for foundation and blush. I just spot cleaned it, so it's still a little pink, but I love this. This is definitely the key to a flawless and really fresh looking spring face. So this was just in my Target haul. It's the Sonia Kashuk Small Duo Fiber Brush. You can get these at Target. I think this was like $11 or $12, so it's not terrible. I've gotten so much use out of it already. I absolutely love this thing. So a lot of these products are kind of newer to me, and you'll probably be seeing them in a favorites video soon, but this one's just so soft, but it's firm at the same time, so it's really good for what we're using it for. So for foundation, I'm using this new one I got from the drugstore. This is the L'Oreal Paris Magic Smooth Soufflé, and this is in the color Nude Beige. So it looks a little dark in the container, but it's actually good for my skin tone. It blends in somehow. Plus in the spring you get a little darker anyway. So that's what it looks like. Mine's a little like unsettled for some reason, but this stuff is so cool. It's like a sponge. So I just put my finger in there and you can see you get some on your finger, and you really don't need much of this at all. And what I do is just like put it on my face and like little blobs that you would with like liquid foundation. Oh god. I just took way too much onto my finger. So I just put it on my face in different areas. Probably see because it's a little darker, but I promise you it blends in with my skin color. So now that I already have the product on my face, I'm just going to blend it in all over the place with the brush I just showed you. And it's really easy. You just kind of blend it in circular motions, and this foundation is so light and airy that it blends in really quickly and easily. It doesn't take much at all. It doesn't give you the most coverage in the world, but I think it covers up a lot. It gets rid of redness, which is what I use foundation for. When I use foundation, it's just so light, it doesn't even feel like you're wearing foundation. It's like just a primer or something. It's like not, it doesn't even feel like you're wearing makeup. And then blend it down your neck as well. Even if it doesn't look like you have product on your brush, there probably is. So I just blend it down my neck to make sure they're all the same color. Like with any foundation, unless you have super dry skin, I like to set it with a face powder. This is my CoverGirl Clean Oil Control Pressed Powder in Buff Beige. I love this stuff, as you will be able to tell in a minute, because there's only a tiny rim of this stuff in existence. So I'm just taking my Bambuki or Kabuki brush by Physicians Formula, and I'm just going to swirl that in here because there's no other way I'm getting this powder out of this compact when there's so little of it. And I'm just going to buff this down my chin, along my jawline, and just anywhere I put that foundation to make sure it stays. And this also mattifies your look, so you don't have like oily looking skin that liquid foundations, even though this isn't liquid, can sometimes give you. So now before blush, I'm just going to add a little dewiness and kind of healthy glow to my face with my e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip. And this is just like a liquid concealer, and this is in the shade Spotlight. It's pretty much a shimmery, clearish white. So what I do, so I just squirted a little on the back of my hand. That's probably actually more than I need. And I'm just going to take some on my finger. Not too much. I'm just going to make like a separate little area over here where I can kind of get it to be a little thicker if you rub it around a little bit. So I just have it on my finger. I'm just going to suck in my cheeks and put it on my cheekbones, and if you want, down your nose, to kind of give you a glow and not get in the way of your blush. So that's why we're doing it before, so it doesn't like smear with the cream. You're gonna also add some right above your lip to make it look kind of more defined and like you have a dewier, glowier face. I don't know if you can tell on camera because I have natural lighting, but your cheekbones just totally glow, and when I have liquid highlighter, I like to be really dramatic with it. So your face looks more defined and glowy and very springy because we're finally getting out of that dull winter weather. Finally, this is the fun part. It's my favorite part of this whole routine. I'm just taking a nice light pinky cream blush. This is by NYX. It's boho chic. You can see already all the stipple marks and brush hairs in it. So this actually looks really bright compared to my face, but I promise you it's not. It's a nice dull kind of corally pink. So again, we're taking the Duo Fiber brush and just kind of dip it in there until you see the tip of the fibers start to turn a little pink. You really don't need a lot of this at all. And what you do is, again, kind of suck in your cheeks And right there is about where you would apply bronzer in the hollow of your cheek. So you kind of want to aim the blush for just under the highlighter and above where you would put the bronzer. So it's like right by your ear, at least on me, kind of where your cheekbone starts, but going a little bit under so it doesn't interfere with the highlight. And you're just gonna stipple it onto your face and pat it until you get some color, just like we did to get the color on the brush. And you can kind of continue in a line down your face. If you can see, maybe I'll zoom in. That would help. And once you have some color build up and you can see a difference, you just kind of blend it in a circular motion across your face so it doesn't look like you have a line, and you can kind of blend it in, but try not to get it on the apples of your cheeks because then it just looks like it's in the wrong spot. So I like to just put it back by my ear, most of the color, and then blend it out a little towards inside of my face. And see, you can kind of see where the highlighter is, and then you can see a little bit of color below it. I didn't do it too dramatic, but you could always build up and use more cream product. Also, my light is kind of washing me out, but I've been really sick and pale for the past few months with mono, and I tried this technique of blush one day when I got this brush, and I went into school and all my teachers instantly thought I was like 100% healthy, just like that. So this blush really does make a difference. It makes you look like a whole new person and really adds a lot of life to your face. So I'm just gonna do the other side. Then you want to kind of adjust them so both sides look the same when you're looking at yourself head on in the mirror. You can kind of see the glow already on my face. I just love this look. It just screams spring to me. So I hope you guys will wear it and try it because I really think that it just adds so much life to your face. And even if you get like a $6 cream blush like the NYX one I used is, it will just make such a difference. And I've been using it so much ever since I tried this whole routine together. So basically I'm done with the look, but if you want to know what I did for the rest of my face to finish it off, surprisingly, I'm not wearing anything on my lips, which is weird because I'm like a lip junkie. But you can see on my eyes, there's kind of like a pale bronzy gold color, and I'm just using this. So this is the eyeshadow All That Glitters by MAC, and it's a nice golden brown. It looks a lot brighter on. I also used it in the inner tear duct because no one talks about it as a highlight, but I think it really opens up your eyes, and it looks really pale in the pan. But on, you can see it's really a lot more like orangey yellow. And I think this really is a simple eyeshadow to use, and it really brightens up your look at the same time. So it looks nice with this whole fresh look because it's not a lot of makeup, but it still makes you look like you tried, and it's shimmery, so it adds a lot of youthfulness to your look. And then for mascara, I just put in my contacts and I realized that my eyelashes looked absolutely huge. So this is one of my favorite mascaras, Maybelline Lash Stiletto in Soft Black. I love this stuff. I didn't put this on my bottom lashes, just the top ones. Oh look, my camera's actually focusing for once. How wonderful. You can see all the little bristles. So yeah, that's what I'm using. I hope you guys enjoy this routine. I'll put in an after picture because you're probably like, wow, you don't look different at all because you can't see it in the light. But I can definitely see the shimmer and all of that. So I hope you guys have a great spring, and I'm so happy it's starting to get warm out and not be gross and wintry for much longer because I hate winter. I hate it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you try this or if you have any further tips below, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Sometimes it gets a little watery, so like I'm getting these weird puddles right now. So if you have this product, oh, ew, just dripped on the floor.